Hey everyone, this is Nick from Mecha Warehouse, and today we're back with weekly update number 164. Let's jump right into it with week in review. This is where we talk about what's been going on in the warehouse, things that are coming up, stuff like that. And first off, last week I asked about, basically asked all of you what you guys thought about weekly update versus doing a monthly recap, and I think the feedback was overall positive, both on YouTube and I think we posted a clip over on Instagram or whatever and other social media platforms, and the response was overall good. Some suggested bi-weekly, so that's something we're considering. We're not ready to make any sort of change like that just yet, but we likely will be giving it a try at some point in the relatively near future. We're going to figure out all the logistics of how we do it, because we'd want to capture more footage of stuff that's going on and how to keep track of all that stuff over a longer time period, and that be a little bit more challenging than how we do things now. But at the same time, it would be, a few less videos that we got to do a month, and so that probably trades off in the right direction for us. So keep an eye out for that, and thank you for the feedback. We'll definitely play with that idea. I got two other things to talk about. One is we are hiring again. We have a new position that just went up for a social media coordinator. Basically, if I want to be able to pull myself in a few other directions with the business and otherwise, and I need somebody who can take point on things like organizing and project managing the social media stuff. The ideal candidate, super organized, would have ideally experience and interest in social media, more platforms the better, and just understanding of social media strategy and things like that. A lot of that stuff can be taught, but obviously a background in it or experience with it, even if it's on a personal level, would be extremely valuable. Copywriting skills would be helpful. Ideally, that person would be able to shoot and edit video, that ideally be able to create graphics, other stuff like that. But we figured this would be part of kind of an ecosystem of using our other resources for some of the deeper creative, and having somebody that can really just run with the project side of it and coordinate everything. We need somebody who can be in full-time here at the warehouse that can kind of take the lead on that, so that way I can hopefully just set strategy and direction and let somebody run with it for all the things and ideas that we want to be able to execute on and be able to move the ball, so to speak, on all that kind of stuff. So you can check out that on our careers page. Link will be down in the description below. So definitely take a look. Looking forward to getting some applicants on that. The other one is that we've been able to do a whole bunch of reorganizing in the warehouse lately. Sean's been doing a great job kind of getting things back under control after Black Friday, and we've been pulling the half racks off the shelves, freeing up a bunch of space, allowing us to get all the stuff that's been living on carts for the last few weeks to a month finally on the shelves. A little bit of space cleared up there. We have some more plans to, like I think I mentioned a few weeks ago, put up some pegboard, and that will allow us to organize even more stuff on the end caps. But so far it's been a huge improvement, I think, just in terms of space saved and opened up without having to expend more capital to buy more shelves and that kind of stuff. So that's kind of exciting and a very, very helpful, helping us get to a better place to use the space a little bit better, which is always good. That is it though for Week in Review. So let's move on to team picks. This is where members of the team show off something they built recently. Let's go take a look.
This is Sean from Mecha Warehouse. The year is after Colony 195. Today I brought in the high-grade Sandrock Gundam, one of my favorites of the boy band, so to speak. Very beautiful kit, nicely done. Comes with special hands to hold the blades to do stuff such as, say, cutting a Leo in half. It looks really, really nice out of the box. Adding some panel lines to it is my next step, but it looks really great out of box. Good articulation. The only issue I have noticed is if you overextend the hands, they pop out, but that's standard for a ball joint kit. Other than that, it looks just like it's right out of the TV version versus some of like the Endless Waltz variations that they've done.
Okay, so this week I brought in my YF-29 from the Macross Frontier movie, Wings of Farewell. They've stepped up some of the quality of life and the build stuff from the last Macross kit they released. Went together a lot easier. They're using the new stickers. They're still stickers, but they're the newer like foil back stickers, so they hold together a lot better. It balances well in all three forms. I've got it on the stand that comes in the box. This is the first time I've seen them include a adapter mount that goes over the like rail gun on the bottom, so it'll still mount to the included stand. Yeah, overall, it was a great kit. I'm probably going to get a couple more so I can display all three forms at the same time.
Hey everybody, Alex here. Today I brought in the One Piece Moby Dick ship. This thing was a lot smaller than I thought it would be. It literally would just fit in the palm of my hand, but it is amazing looking. The one thing I don't like about it, and that's a personal thing, is the stickers that came with it. Half of them were just really little for like windows and stuff like that, and I skipped all that because I don't have the patience for that. But if you put all those on, put it together right, it is beautiful. I definitely plan to buy some of the other ones that we got.
All right, so that's it for Team Picks. Let's move on to Q&A. If you have a question you want answered, post it down below in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer it next time. All right, first question from Twizzle Shiny Sword. Question, I know how things turn out dealing with Bandai directly. Have there ever been plans to work with other brands directly like Kotobukiya? So interestingly enough, we are direct with Kotobukiya. That happened earlier this year. We've been doing that. We're still dealing with, I think, some pre-orders placed with other vendors from before that. And so we've got kind of a mixed bag in terms of speed of things arriving. They want certain minimum quantities on certain things, so we have to order a few things from other places, but we have been working directly with them. That's why they've been helping us in sponsoring some of our events and contests. They helped with AnyMech. They helped with Redacted 1 and 2 in terms of sponsorship and providing prizes and things like that. So they've been a great partner so far. We do have plans and would like to work with other brands. I think Good Smile is probably the biggest one that's on our radar to work with directly. Part of the challenge is trying to figure out the contacts, and especially in the smaller brands. And the bigger ones sometimes want a certain level of volume. They might want you to take a certain percentage of their product lines and things like that. But that is something that we're trying to do and hopefully be able to do more of in the future. Next up, Plastic Germs. What paint brand do you think has the best gold color? I have no idea. I've only really painted with one brand, so that's Vallejo and Vallejo Mecha. They probably are not the best gold color. I've heard great things about Gaia's paints and their metallics, so they probably have a really good one. I think Alclad's got some good metallics, but I really honestly don't know. So I'll put this out to the audience. If you've painted, what's your go-to gold metallic color? Which brand? Post it down in the comments below and help Germs out. And then fun question, are you willing to shave your beard again for the charity stream? If not, dye it a crazy color. I'd be more apt to shave it than dye it, I think. I really don't want to ever shave it again completely. But I suppose for the right donation for Shriners, I would probably bite that bullet and do it. So yeah, I'm willing to entertain that idea. If we hit our goal, I'd be willing to do that. Let's put it that way. All right. Cool, so giveaway donation for the charity stream. Bubble wrap, you get bubble wrap. MG Tall Geese 3. That was a good build, I built this one. That will make a great giveaway prize for the charity stream. So thank you, I think it's Jason. Adam. Thank you, Adam. Great questions. Let's move on. One more. Jesse Larios. Can you guys do a reprint schedule that Bandai is doing? I can look and see what they got. We don't necessarily get a schedule. We get an order form. And we get that order form by way of one of our distributors since we're not working directly with them at the moment. That order form doesn't necessarily guarantee that those products are going to be produced. They could be, they might not be. In theory, they're waiting to see what everybody's ordering before deciding on final numbers for production. I think most of those things do get produced though. So we can look at doing that again. There was a period where we were putting out like a confirmations video or something like that. So we might be able to do something similar with the order form or publish it in some other form. I'm not sure. I have to look also at our terms with our distributors and stuff like that and see if there's any issues with publicizing that information. But that's it for questions. If you have a question you want answered, post it down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer it next week. Thank you for watching. See you next time.